Good evening. This is your top of the hour news roundup. From global diplomacy and regional tensions to breakthroughs in defense agreements and political protests at home, we bring you the most essential headlines shaping Pakistan and the world today. I'm Junaid from Geo News headquarters, and these are tonight's top stories. During the funeral of former Bangladeshi Prime Minister Khaleda Zia, National Assembly Speaker Ayaz Sadiq met Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. The Indian minister walked over to Ayaz Sadiq's seat, exchanged the greetings and shook hands. The interaction consisted of a brief, cordial exchange. This meeting marks the first high-level contact between Pakistan and India since the conflict between the two countries in May. With only hours left before the end of 2025, Pakistan and the world are preparing to welcome the new year. Dubai's Burj Khalifa will host a grand fireworks display, while festivities are planned in New York, London, and Paris. In Beijing, a New Year gala featured traditional opera where President Xi Jinping pledged stronger macro policies in 2026. New Year celebrations are underway across major cities, including Islamabad, Karachi, and Lahore. Fireworks are planned at Liberty Chowk and the Governor's House in Karachi. Punjab has imposed a ban on aerial firing, fireworks, and one-wheeling, warning of terrorism charges for violations. Entry into Islamabad will be restricted due to heavy traffic, and Section 144 is in force in Murree. First Lady Asifa Bhutto Zardari urged citizens to celebrate responsibly, warning that aerial firing can turn joy into tragedy. Foreign Minister Dar held a telephone conversation with Saudi Arabia's Tabuk Governor Prince Fahd bin Sultan, with both leaders expressing interest in expanding cooperation. Prince Fahd extended New Year greetings to Dar. Earlier, the foreign minister also discussed regional developments with Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan. According to official sources, Dar will visit China on January 3rd to participate in the Pakistan-China Strategic Dialogue. The funeral prayers of former Bangladeshi Prime Minister Khaleda Zia were offered in Dhaka, attended by Chief Advisor Dr. Muhammad Yunus and prominent political and social figures. Pakistan was represented by National Assembly Speaker Ayaz Sadiq. Bangladesh observed a public holiday and 3 days of national mourning following her death. Khaleda Zia passed away at the age of 80 after prolonged illness, leaving a significant political legacy in the country. Karachi has witnessed the revival of the double-decker bus service after nearly half a century. Provincial ministers inaugurated the service and also travelled on the bus. Initially, 5 buses will operate from Model Colony to Zainab Market, with fare ranging from 80 rupees to 120 rupees. The buses, featuring openable roofs during rain, will be available to commuters from tomorrow.
ज़रूर आना चाहिए यहाँ पे मालम जब्बा में। अगर आपको यूरोप की पिक्चर्स देखने को मिलती हैं और आपको असल में वो चीज़ देखनी है तो आपको वो यहाँ पे मिलेगी।
और यहाँ पे बहुत प्यारा मौसम है, आप सब इधर आएँ और मालम जब्बा को ज़रूर विजिट करें। अब यहाँ पे लाइव स्नोफॉल हो रही है, हम यहाँ पे बहुत इंजॉय कर रहे हैं।
Cold weather has intensified across the country, with rain and snowfall reported in several regions. Tourists flocked to Malam Jaba to enjoy the snowfall, while North Waziristan's Razmak and Shawal received their first snow. Karachi experienced its first cold rain late at night, flooding low-lying areas, while light rain and snow were reported in Islamabad, Rawalpindi, Kashmir, and Gilgit-Baltistan. The Federal Board of Revenue has decided to scrutinize major exporters following a sudden decline in their declared taxable income. Field formations have been directed to examine tax returns and submit details of suspicious exporters by tomorrow. FBR warned of legal action against those who reduce their income without justification. According to FBR, changes in the tax system led to lower income declarations, with exporters from Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad included in the scrutiny list. NADRA has resolved difficulties faced by elderly citizens in fingerprint verification by introducing a facial recognition-based biometric system. According to NADRA, facial biometric verification certificates will be issued at NADRA centers starting January 20th. Elderly citizens and those with medical issues who are unable to verify fingerprints can obtain the certificate from nearby centers. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Governor Faisal Karimkundi stated that if talks with PTI take place, the release of the party's founder will not be discussed. He said PTI cannot be trusted, accusing the party of sabotaging talks in the past. Kundi questioned who holds decision-making power within PTI, adding that work has now started with imported leadership. He also noted that the federal government has not yet consulted PPP regarding talks with PTI. PTI Secretary General Salman Akram Raja stated that there is currently no conducive environment for negotiations. He said talks only succeed when fundamental principles are accepted, adding that discussions without groundwork are meaningless. Raja rejected the notion of imposing harsh conditions, emphasizing that PTI has not set rigid demands. He also stressed that meeting the party's founder is a right of his sisters, underscoring the party's stance amid ongoing political uncertainty. West Bengal Chief Minister Banerjee has raised questions over recent attacks in Delhi and occupied Kashmir, including the Pahalgam incident. She demanded the resignation of Indian Home Minister Amit Shah, citing failure of internal security. Her remarks have intensified political debate in India over accountability and safety amid rising concerns about internal security failures. Israel has warned 37 aid organizations operating in Gaza to halt activities if new conditions are not met. Israeli officials stated that NGOs cannot continue work without complying with revised regulations. Affected organizations include Doctors Without Borders, Norwegian Refugee Council, Care International, International Rescue Committee, Oxfam and Caritas. Under the new laws, these groups must provide detailed information about funding sources, staff data and operations. The organizations currently provide critical aid to Gaza's affected and hungry population. 30 polio cases were reported nationwide in 2025, a significant decline from 74 cases in 2024. According to the National EOC, no new polio case has been reported since September. The national vaccine policy has been finalized, with a key meeting chaired by Federal Health Minister Mustafa Kamal and Special Assistant Harun Akhtar Khan. Mustafa Kamal termed the policy a critical need to reduce reliance on imports. Harun Akhtar announced that local vaccine production would begin in Pakistan. The policy aims to strengthen healthcare self-sufficiency and will soon be presented to Prime Minister for approval. 3 unidentified women stole gold earrings worth 2.8 million rupees from a jewelry shop in Hafizabad. Police said the suspects took advantage of a rush inside the shop and stole an entire tray of gold earrings. A case has been registered and CCTV footage of the incident has surfaced, showing the women carrying out the theft. Authorities have launched an investigation to identify and arrest the suspects. A foreign hunter has hunted a Kashmiri markhor in Chitral under an official trophy hunting program. According to the Wildlife Department, a Russian hunter purchased the hunting license for $68,000. The hunted markhor's horns measured 41 inches in length. Authorities stated that the hunt was conducted legally under conservation regulations, with trophy hunting fees contributing to wildlife protection and community development in the region. Thailand has released 18 Cambodian soldiers who were arrested in July, following the implementation of a ceasefire between the two countries. According to Thailand's foreign ministry, the release was carried out as a gesture of goodwill and confidence building. The ceasefire between Thailand and Cambodia came into effect last week, easing tensions along the border. Pakistan's young squash players delivered an outstanding performance at the Scottish Junior Squash Championship. In the under-15 category final, Sohail Adnan defeated a Chinese opponent to clinch the title. Meanwhile, Muhammad Mustafa emerged victorious in the under-13 category. The twin triumphs highlighted Pakistan's growing strength in junior squash, with teenage players raising the national flag on an international stage and showcasing the country's promising future in the sport. That wraps up our top headlines for this hour. Stay with us for more updates and in-depth coverage on these developing stories. I'm Junaid, and you're watching Geo News, where every story matters.